That said, if you don't do it correctly, rather than working your chest, you'll end up working more of your other muscles like the front of your shoulders and your triceps. There's 5 mistakes that cause this to happen. This is why many of you likely feel this movement more in the front of your shoulders rather than your chest. So to align the arm path with the majority of the chest fibers, you'll instead want to tuck your elbows to about a 45 to 60 degree angle away from your body and allow your grip to turn in slightly with your elbows. Just keep in mind that when you apply this form, the dumbbells will no longer move straight up and down, but rather forwards on the way down towards your mid-chest and then backwards on the way up towards your shoulders. So once you fix your arm path, it's important that you don't then make the next mistake, which has to do with your forearms. Wait! But I noticed that although my arms definitely got bigger, my chest just never really grew. As the weights would get heavier, I'd start bending my forearms inwards more and more without realizing it. This is because by bending the forearms inwards, you're actually shortening the lever, which makes the movement easier by taking some of the load off the chest. Lighten the weight, keep your forearm vertical over your elbow throughout each rep, and you'll feel the difference right away. Now, even with your forearms fixed, you may be guilty of making this next mistake, which is the most common mistake I see. Given that many of us are already stuck in a hunched over posture, we have the tendency to round our shoulders forward whenever we press. This is especially true for those with lagging chest development because they'll often have stronger shoulders that will want to take over the movement. Then, when you actually go into the movement, on the way down, I want you to think about it as if you were using your back muscles to pull the weight down towards your chest by pinching your shoulder blades together. And then on the way up, just avoid letting your shoulders round forward and take over the movement, and instead keep your chest up and think about squeezing your biceps into the sides of your chest. So the last mistake doesn't actually relate to form and instead has to do with the angle of the bench. The flat dumbbell press is great, but most of the growth you get from this exercise will be in the middle portion of your chest, which can lead to the upper and lower portions of the chest becoming underdeveloped. In fact, in a recent 2020 paper, subjects that performed the incline bench press experienced over double the growth in the upper portion of the chest when compared to subjects that only performed the flat bench press. So in addition to doing just the flat dumbbell bench press, I'd also recommend doing an incline dumbbell press once a week as well.